I am sorry. I didn't think they would actually do it. I feel partially responsible, but just I didn't think they would actually do it.
Breaking news. YouTube has been exposed for allowing extremist content to be monetized and exist on its platform. A recent controversy involving a video by Swedish YouTube star Felix Kjellberg, known as PewDiePie, containing anti-Semitic comments and Nazi imagery. This has resulted in extreme media coverage demonizing Kjellberg and YouTube's content regulation. The ringleader of this movement, the Wall Street Journal, contacted Kjellberg's corporate partners, such as Disney, questioning their ties to the quote-unquote hero to Nazis. This led to not only Kjellberg sponsors terminating their partnership, but also caused major brands to remove their advertisements from YouTube altogether. This backlash and mass exodus has forced YouTube to crack down on the content allowed and monetized on their platform, hitting many innocent creators in the crossfire. The YouTube Adpocalypse has begun.
It's like the worst platform right now.
You know why?
Because of ads?
Yeah.
Advertisers.
When there's so much work put into it, all we want is it to be shown to its full potential. Like we got a video removed yesterday. Every day we'll wake up and there's a new video removed.
It's gone?
Yeah, they removed that as well.
What?
Why?
Then Adpocalypse, something completely out of your control, something that you had no part of on either side. A lot of that community got hit very, very hard. A drop literally of 80%. You're still busting your ass, but instead of getting paid that $500 a week, your take home is now $100 a week. You look around for answers, there are no answers anywhere, and there's no one telling you what's going on. Why is my income being affected even though I'm doing the same thing I've always done and I wasn't part of the problem to begin with?
Was a big hit. And I think it was a big hit to potentially to YouTube's bottom line, to Google's bottom line, to Google's stock price. This was a huge deal, and I think it was a huge deal all the way from the top of the company. And I think a lot of people lost a lot of sleep. And this is what guesses, to be clear, but like I understand how this works, and this is terrifying for YouTube. And it's bad for creators too. Everybody saw their ad rates go down in April, drop substantially, and that this wasn't because of demonetization. It was because advertisers were boycotting the platform. And if you've seen a lot of brand deals on SciShow lately, it's because during that week when advertising rates dropped like a meteor, we went and got a bunch of brand deals because we were freaking out.
Hey guys, this isn't my normal type of content, but I feel like what has been happening must be discussed. I'm sure by now we've all heard of the Adpocalypse. When I first started this channel, it wasn't about the money. It was about my passion for creating and sharing my love for it with you guys. YouTube's new policy is restricted for the creative mind. We have no freedom. YouTube want us to be sheep, mindless sheep. I don't know if I'll even be able to continue under these harsh restrictions. Creating this content is my life. Without the freedom to share my passion, my whole world is crumbling. I honestly didn't even know what was going on at first. I thought this was all my fault. I thought it was something I had done. Until this started to be reported on, until it was given its name, the Adpocalypse. At first, I didn't even notice some of my videos were being demonetized. I only saw the real change when my income dropped. You guys know I didn't have much money growing up. I've always been cautious about my spending, even now with YouTube as my full-time job. I had noticed my income had been slowly decreasing over the past few months. I thought it was my fault that my content had not been good enough to get the required views. That was until I checked my bank account yesterday morning and found I had only been paid a quarter of my average monthly wage, a drop of almost 75%. I can't live under these conditions. YouTube is the only job I've known. I started this channel when I was 12 years old, almost 10 years ago now. Oh my god. Okay. I started this channel when I was 12 years old, almost 10 years ago now. This is the only life I've ever known. YouTube, you have taken that away from me with no warning and no support. This company used to be about freedom, but now small creators are facing destruction, ruin, and possibly death because of YouTube's controlling and manipulative algorithm combined with the power of advertising agencies and brands. YouTube, you need to do better. Without creators like me, you are nothing. This audio work was produced by a student in the course COMM 2624 Media 1 in the Bachelor of Communication Media degree at RMIT University, Melbourne. Any excerpts of copyrighted audio, film clips or other media are utilised here for the purpose of research, study and criticism within the context of the Fair Dealings provision of the Copyright Act 1968. If you believe copyright of a property you have rights to has been infringed, please contact Brianna Richards at S394865 at student.rmit.edu.au, at liam.ward2 at rmit.edu.au, course coordinator COMM 2624 Media 1.